announcement last night that he is stepping down as president of the Lakers. The team is a complete mess right now, missing the playoffs for the 6th year in a row. Every name from Jerry West to Pat Riley has come up as a possible replacement, and there's a marquee group of free agents this summer, but no guarantee that any of them want to put on the purple and gold to pair up with LeBron. The Athletic's Bill Oram wrote the league was already buzzing with speculation about which experienced executives would bolt from their current jobs for the chance to restore the Lakers' legacy. So rather than wait for the phones to start ringing, how about placing calls to R.C. Buford in San Antonio, Sam Presti in Oklahoma City, Bob Myers with the Warriors? Everybody, as they say, has a price. Shannon, where do the Lakers go from here?
Well, I think the first thing they're going to have to do, Skip, it's hard for me to see a scenario in which Luke Walton survived 3 organizational changes. Because you've had Jim Buss, you had Magic Johnson. If he stays on, you're going to have someone else. So I think the first thing you do, you're probably going to have to relieve him of his duties. You have basically 8.5, 9 weeks. July 1st starts free agency. You need to have a GM in place, I would think, Skip, in the next, 7 to 10 days, if possible.
Wow.
But here's the thing. A lot of these guys are in the playoffs. R.C. Buford's in the playoffs. Sam Presti, Bob Myers, these guys are in the playoffs. But I think the guy probably that would be best suited for this job would probably be David Griffin, because he has a unique experience. He's worked with LeBron James. And you remember, Skip, he tweeted after his contract wasn't renewed, he says, "If no one appreciated you, Griff, I did, and hopefully all the people of Cleveland. Thanks for what you did for the team for 3 years. We got us one," meaning a chip. He understands LeBron. He understands what LeBron needs to be successful.
And he is available.
He is available. And I think that's more realistic, because the question you have to ask yourself, is Bob Myers really going to leave Golden State with Steph and Clay with the possibility of KD returning? And even if KD doesn't return, you still can max out Clay and have Steph and Clay, which was there before KD got there. I don't see R.C. Buford leaving. I don't see Sam Presti leaving OKC. Daryl Morey just signed a new deal with the Rockets. So I know everybody has their price, but there's no price for happiness. I believe these guys are currently happy in their jobs. And to go to restore this and leave those guys, I just don't see that happening. I think David Griffin is the logical choice, but I believe the first step in this, Skip, Luke Walton's going to be relieved of his duty. Let the guy says, okay, you're coming in, you're going to be able to hire your own head coach. General managers really love that, Skip. They like to hire their own guy. I mean, if it's my meal, I should have some say in who prepared it.
So I hear what you're saying about David Griffin, and I would agree with that and co-sign. I'm going to go to the very top. The quickest and greatest fix that Jeannie could pull off, if she were magic, so to speak, by snapping her fingers, would be to reacquire Jerry West from the Clippers. He's just the best. And
he's in the consulting role.
I got it, but he had glory years for the Lakers, and Jeannie grew up with Jerry as the GM and the architect of all those great...
You believe he'll come back?
I do not, because if you recall why he left in the first place, he got pushed out the back door because of Phil Jackson. Phil and Jeannie were obviously getting closer and closer, and Phil was getting more powerful by the day in his role in running the Lakers. And Jerry finally said, I'm out, that's enough. And all he did was go consult in Golden State. I think he had a big hand in creating that dynasty. Obviously, he went to Memphis, and they did pretty well for a while, but Golden State and then Clippers. And the Clippers are better positioned right now than the Lakers are.
They are.
You can make that case. So he might laugh at that notion or phone call, because I think I know Jerry well enough to know he would... It's not that he carries a grudge. He's just not going to forget what happened the first time around. And Jeannie was at the heart of all that.
Well, go ahead, go big, and give him $10 million.
Okay, well, maybe, because that would be a quick fix. He would know how to. Yes, he would. I don't think he would do it, but he would be a magic answer to this.
I mean, it's okay to apologize. Say, Jerry, we handled this situation wrong. All things being equal, we should have done this and this and this.
Does Jerry have Lakers in his heart like Magic does? You better believe it, because he played just like Magic, and he wasn't Magic, but he was pretty great.
And he the logo.
Simply the logo.
So I mean, you can't get better than that.
He lost a whole bunch of finals, but at least he was in them, right?
He was
they
in them.
did win one. So the point is, now that brings us to Phil Jackson, who's also available. That would be a disaster.
Yes, I'm out.
Just an absolute.
If you mention his name again, I'm done with the Lakers.
Okay, all right. So I'm good with that. I'm done with Phil Jackson.
Okay.
There is another former Laker and Laker great, both on and off the court, in Pat Riley. And now that Dwayne is officially done, could it be Pat Riley and Spoelstra come to L.A. to save the Lakers?
But Pat owns a piece of the
Heat. And I think he's entrenched.
Yes.
I do. I think he's become more Miami, even though he's got purple and gold in his heart, too. Obviously, he played.
These new kids don't even know Pat Riley coached the Lakers.
Okay, that's fine. But do I think he's really good at what he does?
He's great at what he does.
Okay, I got you. So that brings me to what I think is the most obvious move, but the wrong move. But this is the one that's on a silver platter right now for Jeannie Buss. It was curious to me and significant that last night Magic out of nowhere thanked Linda. I don't know if you caught this. Linda, and I'm thinking, it took me a second to process, and then I thought, oh, Linda. And he said it's been fun working with Linda also. It's been great working with her. Linda is the wife of Kurt Rambis and one of the closest friends, if not the closest friend, of Jeannie Buss. And that indicated to me that Linda Rambis has been having input into the day-to-day operation of the Los Angeles Lakers. And it was curious to me that it was reported that Kurt Rambis showed up on a team plane going to an away game with the Lakers late in the year, just out of nowhere, and just took a ride with them just to observe. You don't think that would be silver platter? Now, again, it's not going to get you anywhere because you're going right back into what you know, what you're comfortable with, which could be just
you got to get out of your comfort zone.
Okay, all right.
And look, Kurt Rambis has had several opportunities to coach and hadn't been very good. It's hard for me. Now, he might be better in the GM role because he played his role on the basketball court really well. He wasn't a great player, Skip, but he was tenacious. He rebounded. He set good hard picks. He did his job well, so he might be better situated to pick talent.
He was a crucial cog in Showtime.
Yeah.
He brought like some enforcement.
Yeah, he was he was the enforcer.
He was. I don't know if he quite qualifies. Like,
well, if you compare him to Charles Oakley and Xavier McDaniel, no, Rick Mahorn, he wasn't that. But for the Showtime Lakers,
about an alley fight with those guys. I think I'm picking all those guys over Kurt. Yeah. But again, Kurt would go down swinging, man.
He wasn't Kermit Washington.
No,
how about that?
Okay, all right, okay. Every time you bring it up, I just get shivers.
There are some, but he played. He was tough now, Skip. He mixed. No, Kurt. Oh. He would mix it up. I mean, when they snatched him out the sky, the Celtics, he went right back at him. That was Kevin McHale that snatched him out the sky, not Larry Bird.
Kurt Rambis, I know. He has high basketball intellect. It sort of runs counter to the black glasses and the goofy look of it. Like he's got that. He has depth to him.
He's a savant.
He's got savant to him. Could he coach? Well, he had Kevin Love in Minnesota, and I think it didn't really work.
When he had the Knicks, didn't he?
For a little while, So to me, I'm with your bottom line conclusion. To keep everybody happiest, it would be David Griffin, because I'm pretty sure LeBron and Rich Paul would both be pretty comfortable with that.
Yes.
And I think Jeannie would be just uncomfortable enough with a guy she doesn't know that it could be a good thing.
Right.
Where you go new directions, you open your mind to new ways to do business.
Yes.
Okay, so I could see that as a bottom line. But I don't know. Jeannie loves Luke, and I think Jeannie has an affinity for Rob Pelinka. So does David Griffin want to have to work with Rob Pelinka? I don't know. That's like a sticking point to me.
I mean, and for Magic Johnson to say backstabbing and some of the other things, okay, who is high enough up that could backstab Magic?
Right?
There's only one logical conclusion. I mean, you ain't talking about secretaries. You're not talking about some... I mean, it has to be someone that's kind of like on a day-to-day that sees the intricacies.
Unless he's talking about disgruntled former employees contributing to the potential ESPN article. I don't know.
But that's not backstabbing.
No.
You fire somebody, that's not... But it's the intricacies, because there are a lot of things that's getting out. Oh, he's not here, or he's doing this, or he's doing that. Now, the vacation, Skip, I mean, he posted on Twitter that his family was taking vacations with Samuel L. Jackson and his family and another couple. Okay, that's common now. That's you made that public. But some of the other things about not being there, unless you're there, you wouldn't know he isn't there.
Oh yeah.
So to put this information out, Magic say, man, later, I'm Magic Johnson. Y'all think I need this? I took a pay cut to come here. I'm worth $800 million.
Okay.
Let me go back to my day-to-day grind.
Okay.
I can be Magic. I can say hello to everybody, make everybody feel comfortable, and y'all can't criticize me no more.
Okay, now let's take R.C. Buford. I think he's the best GM in basketball, and he keeps proving that with Derek White. That was the 29th pick. He just keeps picking guys late in the draft, DeJounte Murray, and they keep turning into stars or near stars. Okay, if Jeannie called RC, I just think he would think to himself, why would I want to inflict that mess on me?
Right.
Because he loves living in San Antonio. His family loves San Antonio. He wants to come to Hollywood and have to deal with LeBron and the drama and all the... No, he would just say, no, I'm good. I'm fine here.
I mean, after 20 years in San Antonio, you want to come at this point of your career in life and move to L.A.? Normally, Skip, you want to, like, ease away from the big lights and the hustle and bustle. You want something calm. I think he's going to stay right there.
Okay, and he's got some rings on his fingers already, so he doesn't need to go win a ring with LeBron in L.A.
Yeah, he need no more validation.
Sam Presti has no rings on his fingers, so would he